I remember when I was working in at the coffee shop when I was going through seminary, and I had, you had the bills that come in, you're supposed to mark them. You have a little pen that marks if they're counterfeit or real. And I'd mark so many 20s, you just mark them and it turns like a color. If it's counterfeit, it turns like, it says another color if it's not counterfeit. You just mark it. They're always good. Never get them across a counterfeit bill. And one day, you mark it, and the color changed. I was like, whoa. It caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting this would happen. And I did it again. Did it again. Kind of looked back at the bill for a second. And I was like, oh, that thing's a counterfeit bill. And it totally took me off guard. Why? Because it kind of looked the same. Felt the same. I wasn't paying attention. And because I wasn't focused, if I didn't have that pen in hand, I wouldn't have caught it. I just would have accepted it and taken it in. I think for a lot of us, we are so misguided, we don't even know we believe these things, and we just take them in. We just take in this counterfeit kind of theology, and it kind of fills our minds, it fills our lives. Instead of wait a second, let me take the pen out and let me look and let me mark. Is this counterfeit? Is this real? How do we do that? God's word. Reading this Bible for what it actually says. Knowing the truth of God, knowing who he is, knowing what he's done, knowing what's right and what's wrong, and then letting this dictate every area of my life. You got to determine the counterfeit.